Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Angelique and Ellen Show. I'm Ellen Seigel, author of Be Happy No Matter What, and also Handling Your Own Emotions. And I'm a life coach, a business coach, a happiness advocate. And Angelique and I are coming together because we want to share our conversation about things that we have learned about and share with other people about personal growth. So, Angelique.
Hi, everybody. I'm Angelique. I'm from angelsfriendlycoaching.com. I am a intuitive advisor, and I go based off energy. So I don't have anything that's cookie cutter. I just go by the vibes, and I like to teach people about self-discovery, and I like to work with other coaches and business owners for intuitive business consulting. So you can find me at angelsfriendlycoaching.com. And thank you, Ellen, for having us do this lovely journey together.
We had an interview last week, and we just clicked and discovered we focus on very similar things, maybe from a little different twist here and there, and we thought we would have some fun together sharing with you what comes to us about personal growth and self-discovery and self-awareness. So, and Angelique, you had the idea that over time that maybe we'll dip into some of the chapters of the Be Happy book and use that as a springboard for some of the conversations. And I can tell you that I'm interested, if you wouldn't mind sharing, because you did share about self-discovery. Can you say something about how you became interested in that?
Oh, sure. Everybody wants to pretty much find their life purpose and figure out who they really are, besides the title of mom, daughter, wife, girlfriend, sister, aunt. Besides having all those titles, they really want to dig in and do some soul searching on who you are as a person and why you do the things that you do. So I get really deep into the mindset, and I have you really just bring up just daily stuff that happens to you now. I never bring up past trauma, but by doing this, it does erase negative habitual patterns that have happened through your childhood and brings up good memories, and it just releases this really nice, happy endorphins. It just gives everything back to reality. There are some times where I really make people think a lot with the deep questions I ask, and it actually makes a lot of people cry, but it's a good cry. People don't like to cry, but I love crying. It's soul clearing, it's cleansing, it's purifying, and you are just detoxing your body of negative intentions that you no longer want, need, or want to share, and you're getting rid of other people's energy that are around you too. And I absolutely love getting through a deep cry just by a really intense question. And then there is that happy cry that you get too, because you feel so much happiness and so much joy that you can accomplish things that you started to. It is absolutely amazing on how many times people say, oh, I'm too scared to do something because I'm scared to fail. And I said, well, don't be scared of failing, because failing is good. And people are like, what do you mean failing is good? Failing for me is first attempt in learning. So if that once they fail again, I bring them back into something else on what it means to fail. There is always plenty of words that I can say that means for fail. and it's all about learning and guiding and all self-discovery and a journey for it. And people are like, oh, well, I'm going to be at the end. This is the end of the road for me. I give up. And it's just like, no, see, end for me means effort never dies. So keep going with everything that you have and get on that self-discovery level. And we're going to figure out why it is that you think that you're stuck and you want to end everything right now that you're doing and restart. You don't realize how close, you're getting to whatever it is that you want to get to. It's so many people get so close and they don't want to put in that little bit more effort because they hear so many no's along their journey. Tell people, okay, no is next opportunity. Just move it on and move on to the next road. You can't keep taking the same road thinking that you're going to end up at the same place. You have to just move and shake things up a little bit and get to where you're going by you getting there and having someone accountable with you. I don't care if it's me, a friend, a family member, but someone actually has to have your best interest at heart and literally has to push you at times to show, hey, listen, it's going to be okay. I've been there. We've been there. You're going to go there. Just dive right in. People have to learn to crawl, walk, run. And then once you're able to do that, just start swimming and just keep swimming. And that's my motto for self-discovery, is that I just keep swimming and I dive right in. And I learn the ins and outs of everybody's mindset, and I do it with energy, and I do it intuitively as well. I discuss all my sessions with people individually because everybody is different in their own unique way. So self-discovery is huge. There's so many people doing self-discovery, but everybody's package is not fit for everybody. So that's why I just do things uniquely to the individual. They all might have the same packet, but I will tell someone how to read the words and how to look at that sentence differently and how it fits to them. I might even take out one sentence or a question or reword something for someone just so they can discover, oh, okay, great, because they might not know what that is or means or how that makes them feel at that point in time. And I'll say, okay, well, you can bookmark it and always come back. I say you just got to date it that you can't think of something right then and there, and just trust your vibes, because your vibes don't lie. So just move on to the next one. And that's what I liked about your book and why we can connect, because I'm always happy and positive and optimistic about everything. And your website and your book, everything aligns well. And we're saying the same message, but two different ways. And that's because there's so many people that have different styles of learning, that you have your way and you're going to have tons of followers helping your way. And then I have followers helping because of my way. My way is unique to the person itself. And it's just an energetic feeling that I get to help others.
You brought up so many valuable points, Angelique. We have enough for many, many shows, many shows. One of the things that I've discovered, so I've been coaching, 30 years. So what's come to me is that each person may not recognize that they've been on a path of self-discovery since they were very young, whether they had parents or caretakers or grew up with their grandparents. Every child is making mental notes. I want to do this. I'm not going to do this. I'll never do this. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Oh, I want to be this, or I wish it could be this. And that is part of an early self-discovery process. And then life sort of faces us and becomes more than we can handle, because growing up, we just don't have the capacity to handle the way we can handle things as an adult. And so when someone awakens to that they could facilitate their own process and finds a person like you who can guide and say, hey, look over here or look over there, or have you noticed this about yourself? And that then a person can really take their self-discovery. You know, like some people are interested in gardening. So a person can do this with themselves. Even if you don't care for regular gardening, you can grow yourself and become active in facilitating your own process, and then getting help from somebody who, you know, whether it's watching somebody on a YouTube channel or listening to a podcast or going to a coach or a class. I mean, you've done that for yourself, right?
Yeah. I've
Me
done a
too.
lot of everything that you said. I've done a lot of soul searching and journeying, and have been coached by many, and went to so many classes and workshops just to learn even more.
So I'm thinking that one of the you know, there's so many different keys to happiness. You know, there's many, like you said, there's so many different avenues that people can learn about how to learn about themselves. And it seems to me that one of the keys to happiness is to really get interested in your own self-discovery and get some help or read the Be Happy book and start to really appreciate what your strengths are already.
Yeah.
And you can make a list on a piece of paper, and then you can really be astounded by the kinds of things that, I mean, everyone has come through troublesome situations. We've come through them. And in order to do that, we have to have exercised some problem solving, the ability to get help, different strengths that we have. And when you mentioned crying, being in touch with your emotions, I mean, I don't know, have you found that's been useful to be in touch with your emotions? Because so many people push them aside, you know, and either are afraid of them or, you know, things like that. What can you share about that?
I'm all about being in touch with your emotions, since I tell everybody to trust your energy, trust your intuition, and I use my own intuition on helping people by guiding them, leading them, and assisting them. I never tell anybody to do something that I never went through. I'm a leader, so I lead by example, and I used a lot of things that I went through, and I tell my story, and that's basically how it works for me to help others, is that I just listen to their story and I help them make a new story, and how that helps them.
Because everyone has a story already. We're all a living drama. So, and that's a good topic for another one of our conversations, would be about drama in life and our relationship to it.
That's fine. It's short and sweet for me.
Yeah. So anything for today that you feel we left out, or want to share something in addition before we close for today? Some parting comment?
I think if you start paying attention to our show, you're going to see that we're going to have an authentic engagement with everybody that's watching, and we are just going to be not only speaking what we practice and what we do, but you get two different people that share the same happiness, joy, and vibes and passion, and you get to learn it in two different ways, and you get to figure out how you want to take that. And my tip for everybody is just to be happy and move on to the next.
Well, I think that's great. And so if you can do that, that's terrific. There's so many great resources out there. And I would say, check out the Be Happy No Matter What book. It's 5 Steps to Inner Freedom. You can download a free chapter at the Be Happy No Matter What website. It's available on Amazon, Audible, and Kindle. And start to really, what shall I say, validate your own process.
Yeah.
Validate your own process, that you're in a process and that it's moving forward. It's in a process, you're in a process and it's moving forward. And tune in to us, and the way it works energetically is, since you found us, then we're in some kind of alignment together. And so you'll be able to use whatever comes through our conversations to attune and tailor that to something that can spur on growth for you. So that's really what we're interested in doing, is cheering you on, encouraging you, and inviting you to consider some new ideas and have fun too.
I agree, and I also want to make sure everybody goes to the website to get their free button. Please tell them about that.
Oh, okay. I don't know, can you hear my clock in the background? Wait, it's almost done. This is definitely authentic. Okay, so created through the same energy as the Be Happy No Matter What book are these Be Happy No Matter What. No, they're I Am Happy No Matter What buttons. So that's what it looks like. And 13,500 of them are in circulation. And you can order them at the Be Happy No Matter What website. What I like to do is I like to wear them to the supermarket, and when somebody says, "Oh, what's that button?" and they go, "Oh, I'm happy," or "I don't feel so happy," and I say, "Well, you spotted it, so if you'd like it, it's yours." So I take it off and I give it to them, and they're like, "Oh my God." So we can give them away. I buy them, I give them away. You can buy them, you can give them away. It's a spirit lifter. What can I say?
Yeah, so get on the website and get your button today. And then everybody goes on to my website, angelsfriendlycoaching.com. I have some free guided meditation for you. So
great.
Thank you so very much. This is Ellen and Angelique saying, until next time, everybody.
See ya.